So today is Pam Bondi's first day as Attorney General.
I, Pamela Bondi, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Okay, let's go. I mean, she's got her work cut out for her. She just ordered an investigation into all of the politically motivated prosecutions of Donald Trump, from Jack Smith to Fani Willis and Alvin Bragg, anybody else. She also said that anybody who opposes Trump's immigration policies, they could get prosecuted too. This is shaping up to be the greatest first day ever. This is the single most important position in this administration. Not only to fend off what the Democrats did, but to stop the left's opposition through lawfare, regardless of its merit or lack thereof. Everything Trump does will, and as you can see, is already being challenged by Democrats in court. And they're going to find some piddly little judge who was appointed by a Democrat to stifle and delay and thwart any type of progress Trump's trying to make with these EOs. They're already doing it. They did it with the birthright citizenship. They will file these in whatever districts that suits them to make sure that they get maximum resistance. Most of it will fail, but this is why Pam Bondi is the single line of defense. That's why her position is so important. But it's equally important is going to be applying the exact same standards that were applied to Trump by the DOJ over the last 4 years. How Pam Bondi, how she conducts her first year in office could make the Democrats actually probably think twice about abusing the justice system ever again. The irony here is that Democrats have set the standard for prosecution and given her enough examples that were held up to start making arrests like tonight. I mean, let the raids begin, the investigations, let them, the arrests. Because yesterday and last night, Democrats called for war. They called for taking to the streets and even shutting down the District of Columbia.
You and your little friend off of Twitter, y'all about to find out, all right?
We are here to fight back.
Yeah.
We will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi nutball baby, and damn it, shut down the Senate. We are at war,
and we will win.
We will win.
We will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. We won't rest. We won't rest.
This is their opposition? I mean, come on, guys. Don't put Chuck Schumer. You actually didn't win, Chucky. You actually lost control of your chamber and the White House. The American people rejected this type of craziness. All this happened at the rally was actually called the Lock Elon Up rally. I'm old enough to remember that when Democrats, many of the same ones who literally just called for violence, voted to impeach Donald Trump for his speech where he said this.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
So if peacefully and patriotically is inciting an insurrection, what was that? You called for people to overthrow, you Democrats yesterday called for people to overthrow the sitting president of the United States and his agenda with violence. Elizabeth Warren, she goes, really, woman, you want to fight? Come on, seriously? Climb down from your ivory tower in Massachusetts. That is actually inciting violence. Pam Bondi, are you like raiding her house like they raided Mar-a-Lago? I mean, after all, we probably need to know if she's planning anything out of her house, right? That's what their excuse was. Jasmine Crockett, you're not new to the realm of saying really stupid stuff. What's the president going to find out? Seriously, you said he's about to find out. They've already tried to kill him twice, 3 times if you include the one they thwarted. This is not a game. What did you mean by that? Seriously. Because 2 days ago, you were convinced that 80% of crime was white supremacy in this country, which we proved was definitively not true. So I have no idea what you meant by that. If a Republican said that, they'd tap their phone lines. Ayanna Pressley, this woman is no stranger to encouraging violence. In fact, in Trump's last year of his first term, she called for unrest in the streets. So, Ms. Bondi, what does she mean by this? Should Pam Bondi freeze her bank accounts until we can, just get to the bottom of it? I mean, that's what they did to doctors who opposed Biden's COVID policy because they said they were encouraging violence. Look, this woman, okay, LaMonica McIver, calling for war. Let's just back up for a second. Remove any type of political bias here. Let's say, I don't know, let's say it was me. Let's say I went out during Biden's presidency and called for war. I mean, people would probably actually believe me because I generally mean what I say, but I would never do that because it's ridiculous. They would also bury me under the jail. Did you realize the ramification for calling for war in the streets? That's literally what an insurrection is. That's what the this is what happened in the Civil War. Are they raiding her house? Is she on some terrorist watch list now? I mean, at the rate Pam Bondi's moving, maybe. Why are Republicans not voting to expel her from Congress? Remember, they did this to George Santos for simply violating some financial violations. I mean, by all accounts, what she is saying, calling for war, is much more impactful than anything George Santos did or did not do. This should be the start of Pam Bondi's tenure. I mean, she's got to send this message. You don't get to act like a vigilante because you didn't get your way, and don't try to hide behind the congressional protections of the speech and debate clause. This is the total garbage. Jamie Raskin, Adam Schiff, Senator Wyden, you guys wanted people associated with January 6th locked up. And here you are sharing a podium with someone calling for war. I would prepare for your investigation. Maybe you guys should experience having your social accounts suspended for that. Oh, if they happen to find something unrelated during that investigation, like, I don't know, maybe a tax violation from 10 years ago, like they did with Roger Stone or Paul Manafort, wouldn't be without precedent if you went to jail for it. Oh, Carl, we don't want to stoop to their level. We don't want revenge. Well, first off, speak for yourself. But this is not vengeance. This is not revenge. This is justice. You Democrats set the standard for this. You literally did this to any Republican you didn't like. You did this to parents at school board meetings, like me, you who didn't want just masks on our kids, and you put me on a terrorist watch list. Pam Bondi is the single person who can make sure that Democrats live by the same standards that they just set. It's not petty. It's the only way to make them realize that they can't just do whatever they want without consequences. Because a lot of things they did violated the law and need to be prosecuted. Bygones are not bygones here. If these people want to come back to Robert's Rules of Order and do things the way they've always been done in America for, I don't know, the last 225 years, like before Obama, before he sicked the IRS and Lois Lerner on conservative nonprofits, before he spied on the Associated Press. Like, if you want to knock all that stuff off, I'm happy to get back to business as usual. We're still going to prosecute those things. But if you don't want to do them anymore, we can get back to business as usual. I think Pam Bondi knows this probably better than anyone. You can't let them get away with breaking the law. You got to make them taste their own medicine for them to realize that they got to knock it off. These people had 5,000 FBI agents looking into 1,600 people for January 6th, some of which who weren't even at the Capitol that day. Make those same FBI agents dig into everybody who had anything to do with January 6th. I don't know, make them investigate each other. I don't really care. Make them investigate actual crimes. The amount of taxes I pay, I deserve to know every bit of evidence, by the way, that was deleted on the J6 committee and who's responsible for it. I don't even care if they got pardoned. I at least deserve to know. So does America. Now, Trump can pass all the executive orders he wants. He can tell this person to do that and that person to do this. None of it goes forward unless Pam Bondi enforces it. That's where Jeff Sessions let Trump down bigly in his first term. So roll up them sleeves, Pam. Let's get to work.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.